To be honest, I was really pleased with them. I thought that the intensity of the game was good, and that's quite difficult when you have an in-house game. So you're never really sure if they're going to take it seriously. But I think what we tried to do was create a normal environment, getting proper officials down, splitting them into two squads, making them go into different change rooms from the beginning, two different management teams who had the ability to sort of select the starting team and shape. I thought it worked really well. So I was impressed more so by we tried a few things in training recently, and it looks like it's taken hold already. So really pleased and confident that as long as we can build on that, we'll be in a good space. I think we can be successful this year. I think that's the big thing. So it's been a while building this side, and I think typically it's worked in sort of 2-year cycles. I think where we are now is in a position where I think that the side's ready to push on a level. So I think there'll probably be a lot of teams that feel the same, but I think we're quite confident that we can do that. And so I'm really focused on trying to make sure that we're there and we build on the promise, because we've got a lot of ability in the side. I think the players are at the right age as well now. So the squad has been a sort of young squad for a while, and now we kind of feel as though we're in a space to to maybe enough experience, enough games under the belt. People getting their sort of physicality, sort of their natural physicality a bit more. So we're going to approach it in a way that be confident and try and we think we're going to be one of the sort of top maybe 5 or 6 sides that'll be chasing it. We kept most of the squad, obviously until people sort of start to sign on and put the pen to paper, then nothing's totally guaranteed. We've lost James Clark, who's gone to Bracknell. Look, scored a lot of goals for us, had a great season. There'll be bound to be people sort of clamouring for his signature, and he decided to go to Bracknell. So good luck to him, unless he has to come up against us, obviously. But he did a great job for us, and so part of our job will be to sort of replace him. Other than that, I don't think we're too far away in terms of what we had in the squad. Lots of the players that were carrying injuries last year are back. So again, out there today, it's good to see like Anton Rogers get through a lot of minutes. Looked in good nick. We've got Alex Salmon on the way back. Louis Rogers and Adam Richards and Chris Ovenden all come back from knocks and bits that they've had last year. So I don't think we need to do too much. Slight tweaks, and there's a forward that I've already spoken to that we're looking to sort of bring back to the club. And then we've also got Jordace has been out there, who was with the club a few years ago, and he looks to be making good progress. So pretty much a settled side, which is good, but we will add 1 or 2. Yeah. Not long. You know what? It's interesting because we talk about this all the time. We play. We have a way of sort of playing, and it's. I wouldn't even say it's long ball. I know that's how it looks. It looks like that to some people because we're not purists. We're not sort of total football build from the back. It isn't that, and I think in the world that we live in, everything seems to be binary. So you're either sort of total football side or you're long ball. So I think we end up sitting into that category. We do what's effective. If what we've seen has been that if teams struggle to deal with something, then we'll continue to serve them that. If teams start to be able to cope with it, then we'll change tack. So we're flexible. We have a couple of things that we need to do, but if teams can't cope with it, then we'll continue to serve them the same thing. So we persist with whatever sort of works for us, but we're pragmatic, and so I will sort of develop and evolve the style as and when we need to. My first one here, when I think about the emotions, I came to this club and they've just been relegated into step 5, and I remember I built a side over the summer that I thought I thought my side was brilliant, but until you play that first league game, you just don't know. And we had Ascot United come down on the first game and had a lot of nerves, I think, in the side. But I felt that we were in an unbelievable shape as a squad. And then that first test against a side that we knew would also be a top side, and we absolutely blew them away. I think it was like 4-0 or something like that, 4-1. And so that emotion of it being the first competitive game as a manager here, trying to get the club back on the up, and then getting the fantastic victory. I think all of those things kind of make me feel as though that was probably my favourite game. But hopefully I've got some better ones to come. this year as well. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah, thank you for that. We'll see you next season.
Cheers.